Homegrown eco-friendly home, kitchen and personal care brand Beco has raised $10 million as part of its pre-Series B round fundraise. 2 years after the Series A round, this fresh infusion of funds was led by Tanglin Venture Partners with participation from Titan Capital Winners Fund. The company also saw participation from Manish Choksi, promoter of Asian Paints, existing investor Rukam Capital and Synergy Capital. To talk to us about the road ahead, joining me now is its co-founder Aditya Ruya. Aditya, welcome to Startup Street. The brand has grown 12x in the last 24 months since its last fundraise. What factors have led to this growth? Also, with this $10 million fundraise, what is the current valuation of the company?
So we've actually, thanks for having me on the show. It's been a pleasure, and I think the journey has been very rewarding, just building something in sustainability and actually giving consumers a better, safer and healthier option and allowing them to live a more sustainable, eco-friendly and natural lifestyle. We've seen the $10 million fundraise, which will help us expand not just on the offline stores, but also our presence in terms of physical presence and mental awareness. The valuation that our investors, Tanglin, Titan and Rukam, have actually given us above average market multiples, just seeing the growth that we've had over the last couple of months, the kind of future potential that the brand has, and also the brand awareness and the brand love from its customers.
Aditya, you develop and manufacture 100% natural and plastic and chemical-free consumer goods in the kitchen, home and personal care space. What are your best sellers? And then if you could also give us a sense of the current sales you're seeing, what are the revenue numbers looking like?
So we are actually closing into triple-digit crores in terms of our revenue. And the best sellers actually have been our liquid cleaners. So these are alternatives to your market leaders that we see today in terms of laundry detergents, floor cleaning solutions, dishwashing liquids, and also the products that we started with, which are bamboo-based tissue papers. So these are everyday home care products. And the idea is to surround customers with products that they love, that are safer for them, and that are natural and completely plant-based.
All right. Let's talk about your omni-channel strategy. Beco's products are available on e-commerce and quick commerce platforms like Amazon, Zepto, Blinkit, Swiggy, Instamart, and the others. You also have a presence in 10,000 retail stores. So what is the revenue mix you're seeing currently? And also if you could talk to us about your online and offline expansion plans.
So actually the industry operates on a 90% growth in terms, 90% revenue share in terms of offline. The consumer's behavior is actually that they buy a lot of these stores and purchase a lot of these products from offline, your mom and pop kirana stores, your modern trade and retail. And I think for us, while for the industry it's 90 and 10%, we are actually a digital first brand, which means that the growth on the online channels have been much higher. However, we are looking and while the growth on e-commerce has been the highest, the most offline stores, and that's what we're going to be continually focusing on.
All right. With this pre-Series B round raised, like you mentioned earlier, you plan to use the funds to expand production capacity, develop strong offline sales infrastructure in key geographies, and to enhance brand awareness. If you could elaborate on each of these plans, what new capacities are you looking at, and what are the new markets you're eyeing?
So we're actually building our capacity for doing a 500 crore annual revenue. And the supply chain and the most of our work actually happens on the research and development side. So we're actually into innovating products, giving better products to consumers, and also bringing in products that are actually not used, consumers have not seen before in India. So Indian consumers are now aspirational and experimental.
Yes.
And our idea here is to keep focusing on our R&D and enhance the supply chain to actually ensure that the consumers are getting world-class products at affordable prices.
Okay, let's quickly talk about sustainability. You want to eliminate the consumption of single-use plastic and reduce the overall carbon footprint. So talk to us about your packaging and tell us how you ensure that every product is biodegradable and compostable and your plans for the future in this regard.
So in terms of our packaging, we largely focus on products and materials that are either recycled or recyclable. The main magic really happens on the ingredient side in terms of what the product is made up of. For example, our bamboo tissues, we don't cut down any trees. Bamboo is a crop that is harvested, and the qualities of bamboo is much better in terms of absorbency and strength. Similarly, for our liquid cleaners, it's all made from bioenzymes and coconut-based ingredients that are actually good for not just for the consumer, but also for the environment. So our focus here is not just on the packaging, but also on the main product and how it's more sustainable, more natural, and ensuring that the carbon footprint and the kind of waste that we are generating today is reducing as the customers are buying into the products.
Okay. Before we let you go, Aditya, quickly, if you could talk to us about your future revenue target that you've kind of mentioned and the new products in the pipeline. What should we be watching out for? Also, you call your products affordable. Give us a price range.
So we are actually mark to market. So we are at the same price point as the market leader, and that's really where the disruption happened for us, where we ensure that through our R&D and innovation, we are being able to bring these good quality products which are completely safe and plant-based and give it to the customers at the same price point that they're buying the market leaders at today. We are targeting a revenue of 300 crores in the next 12 to 18 months. And our goal now is that how do we enhance that capacity and how do we aim for a slightly higher market growth given the market size and the potential of this category so high.
All right, Aditya, we've completely run out of time, but many thanks for joining us on Startup Street and wish you the very best. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.